Hello, my loves. This is the last one. It's probably like the end of the week now for you guys. Maybe the weekend. But for me, it's 7:30 on a Monday morning and I'm just about to go on holiday. I did my nails late last night. So I'm going to show you sculpting one of them because they're all the same. They're all nude base. So I thought, well, I'll show you how I sculpt one. So I've applied my form, obviously. I'm going in with Glitter Planets. I keep getting them muddled up. It's Nail Mate, isn't it? Nail Mate's Toasted Rose. So I'm just going to apply a bead and start nudging it into shape. Now, when you do your own nails, your acrylic is going to move because you're twisting your hands. Don't freak out. It's fine. Just work with it. Make sure your brush has got a little bit of moisture on there to keep that acrylic flowing. Don't worry if it dribbles because you are turning your hands over like in awkward directions. They're not flat like they would be if you're doing a client's hands. So I'm going to sculpt these out to a number 2 because I'm going to be doing like swimming, hopefully, and stuff on holiday. So I need my nails to be like manageable length. This is a really cute design that I had in my head for a while. And I just thought, do you know what? I know it's not necessarily on trend, but I don't care anyway. I just do what I fancy. This is what I fancied. So I've got kind of like the thin, rough structure down. Keeping my brush nice and clean, as you can see. I do a 3 bead pickup. Get that cuticle bead on and then just very lightly work with my brush to follow it through the nail. Brush I'm using is a size 12 aqua brush. So I don't do mine necessarily in 1 whole bead or 2 whole beads. It depends, really. I'm not fussy. I still pinch. It works fine. It's harder doing your own nails, I think, to I'd rather just work with what I can work with so it doesn't fall off the nail too fast or wander. Do you know what I mean? Actually sat in a salon in my pyjamas and it's bloody freezing, people. It's cold out here. So I'll build it up until I'm happy with it. If you hear me glugging, I'm sorry, but I am down in a coffee. I always double check the stress points at the sides because that's my kind of bugbear. I worry quite often people overfile that area or underbuild that area and then you just get a snapping nail. So if you're getting clients with nails that snap or your nails snap, check those stress points at the sides. It's just, honestly, it'll change your life. Well, it won't change your life, that's a bit dramatic. It won't stress you out so much because you won't get snap nails. People really, really easily like either overfile or underbuild that area. I'm going to check. I'm looking at my nail from all angles. Obviously you can't see what I'm doing, but I needed to put a bit more apex in there. I absolutely love this nude colour because it's a really solid pigmented colour. I really like it. It's perfect for my skin tone. So I'm just going to wait for it to start to set up and then once it's ready I'm going to pinch. Gotta pinch it. So I'm just showing you a boring image of me pinching my nail and then I'll show you a bit of filing. I'll show you how I file the thumb because it's probably easier to keep it in shot, but really learn it. Like if you struggle with filing, it's better to actually have a one-to-one with someone or a course so that you can see someone and they can actually like correct your filing technique because it's a hands-on skill that it's hard to learn just by like looking. You need to be there with somebody doing it. Like when my students come in and they see me doing it, they're like, yes, okay, I get it now. So, and I'm still snuffly and I don't care anymore. So I will get my little e-file and a fine bit. The e-file is Melodysusie and the e-file bit is Melodysusie as well from Amazon. Like I said, I get a lot of stuff through Amazon, so I'm going to get everything all together and make my description box a little easier to navigate, hopefully. So I'm just going around the cuticle and then through the body of the nail. I've fast forwarded it a bit. It's only on a low setting, it's only nice and fine, it's just kind of debulking a bit and just making life a bit easier on my hands, really. I've noticed I hold my Efiel quite low down, like a pencil. I keep going out of shot, so I'll just cut when it goes out of shot, like that. And then I'm just gonna hand file. I still hand file, even though it's nice and smooth and neat with the E-file, I still hand file it. I can't resist. And I'm just sorting out the old tip there, making sure it's the way I want it. As you do. Right, so they're all filed in, you see, all nice and neat, lovely jubbly. I'm going to do a leopard print design because I just fancied a bit of leopard print. So I'm going to put some Madame Glam base coat on 2 of the nails. And I will be using this in a minute as well. So I'll just apply that base coat, cure it for, I think it's 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Can you dig the hair bubbles on my... I had my hair done yesterday. Ooh, yeah, my hair looks good. Right, base coat done. Now I'm going to be using this Aero Puffing Gold LED gel, which I got with the Aero Puffing stuff. It's really nice. And just a dotting tool just to make random... They're not circles, they're just like splodges, which is the start of the leopard print design. It's kind of like an S shape on this finger. Sorry, I sniffed. Sniffles. I do that and then I'll do like a swoop on the pinky. And then once that's done, I stick it in my lamp for 30 seconds to cure. Now I'm going in with Madame Glam Perfect Black and my Aero Puffing #1 detailer brush, which as you can see is super fine. And I'm just doing the random outline that is the leopard print design. I don't believe that you can like direct a leopard design. It just is what it is. It's because it's a thing of nature, so it has differences. There's no set way. Just go with the flow. Just do it how you want. This was just nice and quick and easy for me. I'm then using the Aero Puffing matte tack-free top coat. It's actually now my favourite. My favourite was Alchemy, and then when Aero Puffing sent me the matte one, I really like the finish on it because it's not too textured. It doesn't pick up dust and stuff like that, and it doesn't lose its matte effect. So it's a smooth matte. Feels slightly velvety, but not too much. I really, really, really like it. Right, I will list all of these. This colour of gold is called, I think it's Aurum Gold or Gold Aurum, and it's unique to Angel Crystals, and it's absolutely friggin' stunning. So I've got like the flat back square shape. I will put all the exact details in the description box. I'll just get my invoice out and check everything. But this colour of gold is so, just stunning. Super stunning. So I'm going to do that all down the nail. It is a bit of a ball ache when you're doing it on yourself. But it's well worth it because the end result is something that's so streamlined and so Simple looking, but super effective. So yeah, definitely worth. And they're not hard to apply. It's just making sure you keep your eye in and they don't go off on a wonk. Now we're going to do like a cluster of just all sorts. So I will list everything I've used again, because this is from a new Goddess collection, which is again the Aurum gold. We've got navettes, we've got kites, we've got shimmers, we've got loads of different ones. So I will put them all in. But I basically wanted a random cluster that kind of goes off sideways. I don't even know why it came into my head, because normally I'm all about symmetry and equal proportions of both types of crystal and stuff like that, but I really just wanted a random swoop of all different bejeweled, bejazzly loveliness. I didn't say vajazzle, just wind your necks then, stop being little monkeys. Look, that kite is so cute. You can tuck other ones up underneath it if you feel like you've got a bit of a raised part on that, and I'm just attaching them all with the Angel Crystals glue. And using my Angel Crystals picker-upper. That's a word. Yeah, God, what a week. I honestly, guys, it's been a mammoth week for me. In just over 24 hours, say about 36 hours, I've filmed 3 full design sets, edited 3 full design sets, uploaded and scheduled 3 full design sets, as well as doing the work, as well as doing my own nails, as well as getting everyone ready for holiday. I'm exhausted. I'm literally just about to leave the house in like an hour, and I don't even feel holiday-ish, and I still have not packed. So I'm pretty exhausted, but I wanted to make sure that you guys had a constant flow of content. I don't like dropping the ball. I like to keep it going. Keep it bouncing. Keep bouncing, honey. And it just happened that this week I had some really cool sets to do, so they had to be filmed. I was not going to miss it. No. Look at that. I love all the elements in it. I like the randomness. It makes it look antique-y and gold and, just like stunning. So I'm going to top coat this one. I'm using Glitter Planet's Super Gloss. Is it Super Gloss? I'm sure it's called Super Gloss. You'll all know anyway. Or nail mate. See, this is the problem. Lorna's confused my little brain. But I do like the top coat. It's lovely. It's the same, really. It reminds me of the Diamond Nail Supplies one. I just happened to be almost out of the Diamond Nail Supplies one. There's no real difference. I would use either. They're equally as yummy. And I haven't stopped using Diamond Nail Supplies. I switch it up depending on what I've got and what I'm using. So some sets are all Diamond Nail Supplies. Some I want this particular colour, which I don't have in Diamond Nail Supplies, so I'll use this particular colour. So it's still my core system. But I think, when you've got what you've got, you just dive into your acrylic box and pick what turns up. I am going to buy the Glitter Planet monomer, but they're out of stock at the moment. And I know she's away on holiday, so I'm not expecting a restock while she's away. That would just be crazy. So I'm going all around the crystals with the top coat. And because this brush is super fine, you can really get it in between. This thumb is just pure nude. And do you know what? Because I love the colour, I didn't feel the need to do anything to it. I really love this shade. It's sexual. That's it. That's my finished set. I really hope you've liked it. Thanks for hanging on. Thank you for sticking with me this week. You know I'll be trying to reply to comments at the cafe, quickly getting my laptop out. So I'll see you in my next video. I love you lots. Tally bye.